Today on the review table, I've got my favorite pair of earbuds that I have tested yet. Do they live up to the higher price? Let's find out. What's up everybody, and welcome back to the Phase Reviews YouTube channel. My name is Jordan Nelson. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us. Today we're going to take a look at a pair of really awesome true wireless earbuds from a company that a lot of you may probably already know. In the past, I've done reviews on earphones that can be found on Amazon, kind of hidden gems from companies that I've never heard about. But today we're looking at the Monster Clarity 101 Airlinks. Monster is a brand that you've probably seen before. They're sold in major retailers, definitely at Best Buy. They make earbuds, they make headphones, they make cables and surge protectors, anything kind of home audio video, personal music, they make it. And I've heard of their products. They even have like sponsored artists that are big name people, but I've never used them myself, but I knew who they were, and so I'm excited to take a look at these today. If you're a returning watcher or a subscriber, you probably know that I'm on an eternal quest to find the best budget wireless earbuds. There are so many options out there right now, and these are the most expensive ones I've done to date. They're about $80. Now, granted, that's not a terribly high amount to spend on a pair of earbuds, but it's more than the $40 to $50 range that I've been reviewing in the past. So today I'm going to tell you what comes in the box. We're going to go over all the features, and I'm going to give you my real life thoughts on how those features hold up to the specs on the box. And I'm going to give you my impressions as to who these are going to be best for and if they're worth the money. So on this channel, we always start with the packaging. I like to say that a packaging says a lot about the company and the product, because if a company's willing to put the time into a nice box, into making sure their product is packaged well, it says a lot for how they do business. So this is Monster, and I didn't expect anything less than a really nice, full color, glossy, shiny box. Tons of information about the product itself, all the features, and a ton of languages on the back, even a barcode, again, showing that this is probably something you could pick up in a store right now. It's got this little rubber band thing on the top, which opens this little box, right? It feels pretty nice. And inside you're gonna notice you've got this side right here that's covered with this foam, and those are the earbuds themselves. And then you've got this little box right here with the shiny Monster logo with the accessories. So we'll pull that out. It's nestled in a nice little bit of foam here, protected. These are the earbuds themselves in their case, and we're gonna get to those in a second. But we've also got this accessory box. So with the earbuds, you're going to get, let me pull this out here, pretty standard accessories. You've got a little case that I've ripped open with all of the extra ear tips. So if you've got small ears like me, you can swap them out for small ear tips or bigger ear tips. And then you've also got your USB charging lead, tiny little guy, micro USB it looks like, so pretty standard there. It's a flat lead. I always like flat leads better than the cord ones. These seem to hold up better over time. And then you've got your user manual, I believe, which is in there pretty tightly. There it is. All right, so big fold-out user manual going over all the features of the product. So clearing off all of that stuff, let's talk about the headphones themselves. It comes in this really interesting case. I've never seen a case like this. It's a little cylinder, probably 2.5, 3 inches long. It has the Monster logo right there. And on one end, you've got your USB charging port, and below the port are 4 little holes that are the lights for how much battery is left. You've got the logo on the other side. This has got kind of a knurled rough finish right here, and then there's this little window that you turn this, and the headphones come out there. Let me catch that again in the light so you can see it. Ready? Cool, right? I've never seen a case like this before. I really like it. It's definitely well done. You can definitely tell this was made at a company with good quality control. The form factor is not as great as other headphones I've reviewed. These are not going to be as easy to slip in your pocket. This is just kind of bigger, and it's an odd shape to just throw in your pocket, unlike the ENAC Fires that I reviewed a couple weeks ago. But if portability is not your main concern, if you're like me, you're going to throw these in a backpack, or you're going to travel with them in a suitcase or a backpack, then you're going to be good that route. All right, so let's open this up and take a look at the earbuds themselves. So there they are. Pulling them out, you've got your right side, and I always just put in and then twist to seat, and then we'll do the same on the other side, put it in and twist to seat. They've got the magnetic charging pins there, so when you're done, you can just take them out of your ear, pop them in, and they will click right into place. Speaking of putting these in your ears, the fit is really, really solid. They're pretty lightweight earbuds. They are a nice kind of metal plate on the outside. The construction's really good. They fit in very nicely and they're very secure. If you're gonna go run with these, if you're on a treadmill or you're just at the gym, you're getting sweaty, they're not gonna come out. I've had other earbuds that felt really heavy in the ears or felt like they were too secure. No problems with these, worked out with them. They're gonna stay in there. The case holds 30 hours of battery and the earbuds themselves hold 5 hours of battery. So you've got a really decent battery life, not the longest we've seen on the channel, but if you're going on a super long international flight, or if you're like me, you're gonna throw these in your backpack for a week of school and you take them out for an hour or two a day, plenty of charge for a week or two of use that route. Setting them up is super easy. All you have to do is pull them out of the case. They will automatically enter pairing mode. You'll open up the Bluetooth menu on your phone, look for the headphones, click pair, and then you're good to go. You can use these independently, so if you just wanted to use one earbud so that you can hear what's going on around you, if you're working on something, setting up your DJ gear like me, that's super nice. And you can also listen to music with one earbud and make calls and answer calls with only one, which is great. Speaking of making calls, the audio quality in the calls is decent. It's not standout, it's not terrible. It sounds like pretty much most Bluetooth earbuds that you're gonna hear on the market. It's definitely audible and clear enough to hear a call with someone. They're not gonna have problems understanding you. Once you've got these earbuds in your ear, the touch operations have a little more flexibility than some of the other earbuds I've done on the channel. So you've got your standard one tap for play and pause. You can also double tap to raise the volume on the right side or double tap the left side to lower the volume. And then you can long hold for 2 seconds to skip tracks or long hold for 2 seconds to skip the other way. I really like that, especially the volume feature. I don't skip tracks very much when I'm working out because I use Mixcloud and listen to hour-long DJ mixes, which, here's a plug, go to mixcloud.com/DJJordanNelson for all my mixes. So having a volume up and down function is a lot more useful to me than a track skip, but it's nice that they include both if you want that option. Last but not least, and definitely very important when you're buying earbuds, how do they sound? With them being $80 and the most expensive on the channel so far, do they sound the best? I'm happy to say yes, they definitely do. The sound is by far the clearest. If I had to compare it to something, they're probably the closest to my Audio-Technica ATH M50Xs that I have, which are a bigger pair of over-the-ear headphones that I reviewed in the past, which are definitely one of the best sounding pairs of earphones that I own. These are very close. The low end is there, it's full, it's heavy, it extends pretty far, so if you want to listen to a lot of bass heavy music, your EDM, your hip hop, no sweat with these guys, they're definitely going to be able to keep up. The mids are not muddy, they sound great, and they're also not recessed. Sometimes headphone companies scoop the mids so you can't hear them at all. You can hear them loud and clear on these, they sound good, and the highs are there as well, but they're not piercing. The sound is really punchy, so if you've got a track that kind of just hits you, one of my favorite is Say Goodbye by the Dave Matthews Band. It has these awesome drums in the intro that just really kind of punch, and these headphones reproduce that really, really well. They also have a lot of volume, so if you're in a noisy environment or you just like to destroy your ears, don't worry, plenty of volume with these guys, you won't be left wanting. So final thoughts, the Monster Clarity 101 Airlinks are the best earbuds I've had on this channel by far. They have this really unique cylindrical rotating case. They have a nice small form factor, they're lightweight, and of course they sound awesome. These will go in my backpack as the new defaults. I've said that about a few different headphones on the channel lately, but I'm constantly cycling through trying to find what's best, and these are taking the crown right now. They are not as portable with this case shape, but they're definitely gonna be great for slipping in your luggage or your backpack. If you wanna pick up a pair of these for yourself, head on down to the link in the description. You can buy through there and support the channel. I'd love you for it. Also, if you're new here and you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. It helps the channel grow and helps me keep bringing you awesome product reviews so that you know what to pick out of all the hundreds of headphones available on Amazon. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.